Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had it taken off him. Rice. Vinicius Junior. That's a fine interception. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Adams. Jimenez. Threads one in. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Adams. And here's Tavernier. Now it's come to nothing.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Rice. It's Vinicius Junior. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! And that is wildly off target. Christie turns back here, probably the best option. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's quick to get it clear again. Played out to the left flank. And he's whipped it across. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they can break here. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Scott. Swung over. And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Quality ball. Vardiol. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now Foden. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now the ball's gone as... Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold. Foden. For Rice. Vardiol. And here's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk. And Vardiol. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. And it's Palmer. Oh, now here's Palmer! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he? Shot! Surely! And he's taking no chances there. That's a good ball. Christie. It's a really well-measured ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Christie. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Takes aim, and he's got through. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Christie. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Hill clears it away. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Foden! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Arsenal got as close can be right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So we are still where we were at the beginning.
So
it is 0-0
so
at the break.
Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course. And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the action is back underway.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's having a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
He's found a way past. Can he get it through? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Foden. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. And here's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Scott. And it's Christie. That has been slung wide. He's shot a goal! He has done it! There is the breakthrough! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Good ball, good take. Truffert. And here's Tavernier.
The attendance for this match.
Truffert got a long way forward to join the attack. Chance for a shot!
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game.
And Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the finish! Scott. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played back in. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Coming on to replace him is number 26, Uno.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Petrovic claims comfortably. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Ups for safety. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passes it. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution on the field, number 8. Coming on the field is number 21, Adley.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Tavernier. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen,
he's tried one! Off the post! Adams has a shot! So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely worked. Cleared away.
There will be 5 minutes
Christie.
added time.
Now it's Tavernier.
Oh, great feat, that.
Van Dijk. It's Saka. Unal. He's looking wide. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Unal. And here's Adley. Troffer could try cutting inside here. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Bellingham. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cherki is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. And here's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! Neither side yet able to find the net. Foden. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, no, what has happened here? Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up, or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cherki. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nicely intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Foden. He's picked his way through. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's having a go! He's got away with one there. Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. And the keeper's got it again.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vardiol. For Rice.
There will be 1 minute
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Knocks it into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cherki. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And please
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Haaland. Back when it goes, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cherki. Messi looking to add to his goal. Searching pass he's played there. Stood up well to him there. Chance! Straight at the keeper.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Foden.
The
It's
attendance
a
for this
lovely
match
deep
is
pass.
62,005.
Now it's Semenyo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Aimed beyond the defence. Carries far too far and out of play. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rice. For Palmer. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Ruben Dias. And it's Rodri. It's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Semenyo. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. Delivers the ball. Van Dijk gets it away. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guardiola. Van Dijk. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Foden. And here's Haaland. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Haaland. And the ball is out of play. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Marmoush getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Palmer. Number 4, Vinicius Junior. Number 19.
Arsenal have
Messi.
time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just
16,
about done.
Rodri. Number 6, Bellingham. Number
Just 5
11,
minutes left.
Phil Foden.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Matheus Nunes. And it's Rodri. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. He's got away. Now it's Doku. In with the challenge. Foden. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. That pass isn't the best. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we're done. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
Yamal. Palmer. Oh, strongly challenged there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Yamal. Gomez. Wolverhampton deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Van Dijk. Vinicius Junior is only bettered by one man. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! The breakthrough strike! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And Yamal. Van Dijk. Gvardiol. And Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And a chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Messi. It's Van Dijk. Vardiol. And he's forced to go back. Yamal. And here's Vinicius Junior. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing,
so
don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Still plenty of time left for a comeback.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Vardiol. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's hit it long. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Now Foden. And it's Palmer. Oh, fake. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Gomez. Arsenal are 2 up early in the second half. Doherty. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Palmer.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Match was 29,830.
Played in deep. Nice interception, well timed. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. He is through here. Tries a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Vinicius Junior.
Wolverhampton choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Coming on the field is
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Van Dijk. Vardiol. Pressing high and with purpose. Van Dijk. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Palmer. Oh, well played. Bellingham does well to get it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Palmer. Real chance! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 62.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Vinicius Junior, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pass is just off target. That's a sharp pass. And here's Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Mbappe. That has not gone well. Doherty. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Driving forward. And now the breakaway. Now it's Saka. Saka hurtling down that right flank. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he spark a counter here? Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Palmer distributed tidily. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a pretty loose pass.
Has been indicated.
That's a decent ball. He's had a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance for a shot! Now he's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's the lot for now.
And
thanks
now,
to you, Jim,
we've all
and
been
goodbye.
waiting for. It's time to announce today's man of the match.